Hi there, Louise here from Louise Ellen Nutrition. Today I wanted to share with you some healthy habits for the workplace. So there was a study that came out recently about sitting being the new smoking. And recently that was debunked in another study, but what came out of it was that by sitting all day, working at an office, which a lot of us do, it can double the risk of type 2 diabetes and also increase the risk of cancer and diseases by 10 to 20%. So not as full on as smoking, but still can inhibit your health. So I wanted to share with you 5 tips or 5 habits that are really good to get into at the workplace so that you can prevent that from happening. So number 1 is bringing your lunch to work. So a lot of people will they'll get up in the morning and they'll just rush out the door and they'll buy their coffee, they'll go buy lunch, and they'll go down the road and grab hot chips as snacks and things like that. But when you do that, you're not getting enough nutrition throughout your day. So and sometimes a lot of the things that we're buying for lunch are things like Asian food or foods that are just hot chips. There's no nutritional value, and that is why having a habit of bringing in your lunch is super important, and having a lunch where it's light as well, so that you've got energy. Because sometimes after lunch, if you've had a really heavy meal like a pasta or a curry or something that is just very high in calories in a sense, or fat and carbs, that can cause you to feel a bit tired afterwards because the body is just breaking it down. And when you have things like salads for lunch or anything with vegetables in there, that's a great way to give yourself a good boost in energy. So habit number 1 is bringing your lunch to work. Number 2 is having some snacks in the drawer or in the fridge at work. So rather than in a workplace, there's always that person that is an amazing cook, or that person that will always bring in food from Woolworths. Or Coles, they bring in biscuits, or someone will make a cake. There's always that sort of food. So it's always very tempting to continually eat all of that sort of food when it's available. So a great way is to, if you're a bit hungry, I'll just pop down the shops and grab some hot chips, or grab a chocolate bar from the chocolate box, because the social fund is raising money through that sort of thing. So rather than doing that, have some snacks in your drawer or in the fridge at work. There's some snacks. You could have some nut mix. You could have dark chocolate. There's these really yummy goji coated dark chocolate ball things that you can get. You could do a healthy muesli bar. You could make some protein balls. You could do all sorts of stuff for snacks. You could even make a little smashed avocado with some healthy corn chips in there. So at least you've got snacks already, and then nutritional, high in nutrition. Number 3, a really good habit to have at work is carrying around a water bottle. Or having a water bottle in your bag as well as on your desk as a reminder to stay hydrated throughout the day. Number 4 is breathing. So sometimes when we're at work, we're on the computer and we're just work, and we're not even breathing, and we're starving our brain of oxygen, and then we get a bit tired and we're like, oh, why am I so exhausted? It's because we're not breathing deeply. So a really good way is to, several times a day or every time you go to the bathroom, because we always need to go to the bathroom, especially if we're staying hydrated, it's about deep breathing and breathing through your belly. So breathing in really deep, holding it for 3 to 4 seconds or longer, and then breathing out fully. And when you do that, say several rounds of that, it oxygenates your blood and then gives you more energy. So that's another really good habit to get into. And the last habit is exercise. So because we're sitting down all day, we're not getting enough movement. So getting up regularly, doing a bog lap of the office, or if there's internal stairs or external stairs, or just, you might be able to walk around the office, or just walk somewhere, go to the printer. Just walk regularly, move regularly, rather than sitting at your desk for hours on end. As well as, after work or before work, exercising. Something I love to do is go for a 30-minute walk at lunch and just get some fresh air and some sunshine, and you just feel so much better. So these are 5 habits that are really good workplace habits to get into. So I hope that they are useful to you. And if you would like some help with creating healthy habits in a way that is simple and easy, then I run a evening and weekend clinic here in Darwin, and I also do online phone consults via phone or video for those interstate. So have a good one, and I'll see you in the next video.